A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, Shigeru Ishiba has been formally re-elected as Japan's prime minister following a rare runoff vote in parliament, despite leading his party to significant losses in the recent general election. Ishiba's Liberal Democratic Party, LDP, and its junior coalition partner Komeito lost their majority in the 465-seat lower house, marking a historic shift in Japan's political landscape. The October 27th election saw widespread voter dissatisfaction due to ongoing financial misconduct scandals and a lackluster response from Ishiba's administration. This special parliamentary session, held on November 11th, was mandated within 30 days of the general election and has drawn considerable attention, a stark contrast to past elections where the LDP leader was almost guaranteed the premiership. In a tightly contested runoff, Ishiba triumphed over top opposition leader Yoshihiko Noda, securing 221 votes against Noda's 160, marking the first runoff in 3 decades. Despite this victory, Ishiba faces a precarious situation as he leads a minority government, a significant departure from the LDP's previous dominance. The aftermath of the election has left Ishiba with the daunting task of navigating a politically divided landscape, where he must seek cooperation from opposition parties on critical issues such as the national budget and other legislative matters. Most of Ishiba's former cabinet members are expected to be reappointed, although he will need to replace 3 who lost their seats in the election. Since the electoral defeat, Ishiba has remained steadfast in his position, indicating his willingness to collaborate with additional coalition partners to stabilize his government and pursue the LDP's policy objectives. On the other hand, Noda, the leader of the centrist Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan, has struggled to form a cohesive opposition coalition, hampered by the presence of 7 smaller opposition parties that have diluted support. The implications of Ishiba's leadership extend beyond domestic politics, as analysts suggest that his tenure may be short-lived. The political landscape in Japan is becoming increasingly volatile, particularly with the recent re-election of Donald Trump as U.S. president, which adds another layer of unpredictability to Japan's international relations. Ishiba's government will also have to contend with pressing issues such as inflation, labor shortages, and the challenges posed by an aging population. The election results revealed a significant shift in voter sentiment, with nearly 1 in 5 members of the lower house opting not to cast a vote for either candidate during the runoff. This abstention reflects a growing discontent among the electorate, which Ishiba will need to address if he hopes to maintain his leadership. Looking forward, Ishiba's administration is eyeing potential cooperation with the Democratic Party for the People, a smaller conservative opposition party that made substantial gains in the recent election. The party's leader, Yuichiro Tamaki, has proposed policies aimed at increasing take-home wages and raising the basic tax-free income allowance, which resonate with low-income earners and younger voters. However, Tamaki has indicated that he prefers to work with Ishiba's party on policy matters rather than forming a formal coalition, aiming to leverage his party's rising influence ahead of future elections. As Ishiba prepares for upcoming international engagements, including trips to ASEAN and G20 summits, his administration faces the dual challenge of addressing domestic political instability while navigating complex international relations. The political landscape in Japan remains uncertain, and Ishiba's ability to govern effectively will be closely scrutinized in the coming months. The re-election of Ishiba may have momentarily quelled the political storm, but the underlying issues that contributed to the LDP's electoral losses remain unresolved, leaving the door open for further political upheaval in the future. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.